Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Marvel Champions playthrough. Today we're going to be doing a playthrough of the weekly one-shot called Form Flippers. So this will be using Ant-Man, Wasp, Spectrum, Vision, Shadowcat, or Angel against the Sabah Nur Apocalypse scenario. So let's just hop into it here. I haven't done Angel on the channel, so I thought, well, this would be a good opportunity for that. Okay, so we've got Warren Worthington III. He has 3 recovery, 6 hand size, 12 health. He's got regrowth. As an action, heal 1 damage from Warren Worthington III, limit once per round. We've got Angel, who's a 2/1/2, 5 hand size, Angel of Life. Response, after you play an aerial event, draw 1 card, limit once per phase. And then we've got Archangel. Excuse me, it's a 0/2/3. He creates an acceleration icon. And then you got Angel of Death. Response, after you play an aerial event, deal damage to an enemy equal to the event's printed cost. Limit once per phase. Okay. We've got Sabah Nur Pyramid. We're going to be using Celestial Tech and Clan Akkaba. It says setup is Apocalypse begins the game in Biomorph form. Deal each player and face down encounter cards. Let's go ahead and do that. We are in Biomorph form already, but we'll look at that in a moment. We've got Force Response. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 power counter here. If there are at least 4 power counters, the first player removes 4 of them and discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until a superpower card is discarded and reveals it. I'll just set a couple of things up there. It starts with 1 threat. 8 will push it to the next stage. We've got Ancient Ritual. This is part of Clan Akkaba. It's a permanent setup. After threat is placed here, if there's at least 10 threat here, remove 5 threat from this scheme. And deal each player a face down encounter card. So we'll start with 5 on that. We've got Apocalypse here. So the Biomorph stage, he's 1/2, 16 health. He gets his attacking overkill, and then after a Force Response, after he changes this form, deal 1 damage, indirect damage to each player. Alright, so let's go hop into it here. We're going to be using Aggression. Alright, let's see what we got going on for us. Okay, well, don't really want that because it's not going to do us any good. This may come in handy. Don't think I want this. Let's discard these 3 and we'll see what we get. It's not really the greatest right now. Okay, well, this is a little more interesting, but not really a big fan of it entirely either. Okay. So we're going to discard Cannonball for Tested Defense. This is going to be max 1 per player. As a response, after you play an attack event, place 1 test counter here. If there are 5 test counters here, discard this card and deal 5 damage to an enemy. So that's just going to come into play there. Let's flip to Angel. No, let's flip to Archangel. Yes. Or hold on, no. We're gonna stay this way. We're gonna discard Professor X for Worthington Industries. Wait, is this what I want to do? No, we're gonna wait. We're gonna flip to Archangel. We're gonna discard Avian Enemy, Worthington Industries, and Professor X for Adaptive Plumage. So this is going to be if you are Archangel, deal 4 damage to an enemy and stun it. So 4 damage plus 3 for the cost is going to be 7. So he goes down to 9. He is stunned. And then we're going to add a counter here for the attack event. Then we're going to swing for 2. We're going to end our go. We're going to draw up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Threat gets added to the main scheme. We're going to add a power counter. He's going to attack for 2, but he's stunned. We have an encounter card. So encounter card number 1. Celestial Tech. When revealed, for each Celestial Tech attachment in play, resolve its effect as if the villain just schemed against you attacked. If there's no Celestial attachments, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a Celestial event, attach it, and reveal it. So, let's look for one. I'm going to give him the scheme one. So we're going to give him that one. That's going to attach to him a Celestial Armor. It says, when the villain schemes against you, discard top card of your deck. If it's yellow, heal 2 to the villain. If it's blue, you're confused, discard this card. If it's red, give him a tough. And if it's a wild, do all the above. So that's going to attach him. We're doing a second encounter card, which is going to be a Scarab. Has quick strikes. We're going to take 3 damage. After quick strike attacks you, place 1 threat on Ancient Ritual, 3 instead if it defeated an ally. So we'll take 3 damage and add a thing here. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have here. Techno-Organic Wing would be nice. This is great because we could just kill Apocalypse. We could really kill Apocalypse. Is that what I want to do? Do we want to go ahead and take out Apocalypse? So, but I really want Techno-Organic Wings to come out. But we could swing on Apocalypse, take out 7, deal 4 to him, flip down, swing, and take him out. I don't know. Is that what I want to do, though? We're really pushing it to the second stage. Seems like a lot. We could just take him out and do the 4 and kind of give ourselves a little bit of breathing room. But Dive Bomb is a lot to do right now. It's a lot. But I guess ultimately we need to do the damage to win. But I want Techno-Organic Wings, which is going to be more pressing for me to get out. But I want to take out Scarab because that's a lot to taking. So we're actually going to flip down to regular Angel. No. We'll stay up. Let's discard Dive Bomb. Aerial Agility and Natural Flight. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Power of Aggression, those 2 for Dive Bomb. So Dive Bomb says, only play for Aerial, deal 7 damage to an enemy, deal 1 damage to each other enemy. So we're going to deal 7 damage to him and 1 damage to him. And then, as my response, after you play an Aerial event, deal damage equal to the printed cost. It's going to deal 4 damage to him. We're going to flip down to Angel. Oh, and then this gets added there, and then we're going to remove 2 threat from this. We're going to keep Techno-Organic Wings, and we're going to draw up. Okay. Threat will get added. He attacks for 2. We're going to take the hit, so it's going to be 2, 3. We have an encounter card. Dark Designs, place a pursuit counter on it. Then if it has any counters on it, the villain schemes. So it does have a counter on it. He schemes for 1. After this activation, change him to Biomorph form, which he's already in Biomorph form, but he's going to scheme for 1, and then because of this, we're going to discard top card of our deck. It's yellow, so he's going to heal 2. Okay. I do want the wings to come out. Let's remove 2 threat from this. Let's discard these 3 for Techno-Organic Wings. So this will be exhaust Techno-Organic Wings if you're Angel, ready, or hero. If your Archangel, reduce the cost of the next aerial event you play this turn by 2. We're going to exhaust this to ready Angel. We're going to flip. We're going to heal and then heal ourselves with our ability, putting us at 10. We're going to keep combat training and we're going to ready up. Okay. We're going to add another one of these counters. He'll add threat. He'll scheme for 1, 2, 3. Place a threat on here. So he schemes for 3 total. We're going to discard for this, which will be a red, which will give him a tough. And then we've got this here. Source of Power. It says when defeated, if he's in Biomorph form, he activates against you. Otherwise, he goes to Biomorph and he gets a tough status. He's in Biomorph, so I really need him to not be in Biomorph form. Okay, let's use our ability to heal ourselves. Now the question is, how exactly do we want to operate on here? The idea, I do kind of like the idea right now of using, but I don't have another yellow, so it's not going to really, I don't like that though. Because Wasp will get the +1 for each counter, and this would count for 2 counters. It's the only yellow resource I have. Man, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But let's flip. Let's make him change forms. Okay, let's go to Angel. No, we'll wait to do that, I guess. We'll swing for 1 to knock this off. We'll ready back up. and thwart 2 off of here. We'll discard Clobber and Wasp for Clobber. So deal 3 damage to an enemy. If it's the first card you played this turn, return to your hand. It's going to do 3 damage. We'll discard Clobber and Dive Bomb for combat training, which will give him +1. Oh yeah, I get a counter on this. We're going to end the go. We're going to keep Power of Flight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can't even play Storm right now, which is kind of a bummer. So I'll have to flip down to play Storm and play... Oh, no, I can play her. It'll just reduce her cost. If I flip down, I can do those 2 for Storm and discard this for X-Gene. I don't know. Okay. Threat gets added. This pops that way, so we're going to end up discarding for it until we get a superpower. We've got a superpower here, so this is going to be attached to him. He gets Giant Form. When he attacks you, you're stunned, and then discard this card off the activation. So he's going to go to Giant Form. Giant Form says he gains Stalwart. He's 2/2. When we change this form, he heals 1. He hits for 4. Do we block it? 5. Yeah, let's defend ourselves. 5. 5. Choose either place 3 threat on the Ancient Ritual or... this has 3 boost icons. Let's give him the 3 threat. So he's going to do 5 to us. We block 2, so we take 3 damage. Then we're stunned. This gets discarded. And then we're going to place the threat on this, so then 5 of that gets taken off when getting a counter card. Okay. Not good. Not good. Okay, counter card. So first one is going to be Giant Size Despot. When revealed, Apocalypse in Giant Form activates against you. So he's going to swing for 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh dear. We have our second encounter card. Plugged in, when defeated, if Apocalypse in Cyberpath form activates, otherwise he goes to Cyberpath form. Yeah, alright. Alright, we've got a lot of things we've got to worry about, and I've got no threat removal. When Storm thwarts a scheme, move 2 threat from that scheme to another scheme. Huh. Okay, let's think about this. Let's ready up. Let's... Oh, man. If we attack... Let's thwart 2 from this. Let's flip down. We're going to heal ourselves 1. We're going to discard the 2 power flights for Storm because her cost is reduced by 1 for being a mutant. And then this will be, so this cost us, it costs 4. Those count because she's aerial. When Storm thwarts a scheme, move 2 threat from that scheme to another scheme. We're going to thwart 2 from here and move this threat to here. Now that this is gone, he'll change to Biomorph form. So we're going to take 1 indirect damage. Then I'm going to discard Razor die for X-Gene. So play only if you're a mutant, and then exhaust X-Gene to generate a WoW resource for a identity-specific event. Then we're going to ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, threat gets added. He schemes for 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to discard top card here. It's red, so he gets a tough status. Encounter card. Biomorphic Blast. If Apocalypse in Biomorph form, he activates against you. So he is in Biomorph form, so he's going to scheme for 1. Place the pursuit counter pursued by the past. This pops. We're on to the Rise of the Apocalypse. Rise of Apocalypse. The first player discards cards from top of the counter deck until there's a superpower card. And then we get the same thing here, but to 10. We've got Giant Size Despot, so he's going to flip up. heal 1, and then we still got to activate this, which is discarding this card, which is going to be a red, which will give him a tough status. Okay. I think that's it. I think I didn't miss anything there. Okay, let's heal ourselves with our ability, then heal ourselves again by exhausting. There's team building. Okay. We do have Metamorphosis, which could let us remove 2 threat when we flip over to Angel. Let's exhaust X-Gene and discard Metamorphosis for Metamorphosis. So it's going to say change form. Then if you are Angel, we're going to remove 2 threat from a scheme. So we're going to be Angel. We're going to remove 2 threat from a scheme. In doing so, after you play Aerial Event, draw a card. So we're going to draw a card. We're going to exhaust this to ready up, and then we're going to attack to knock that off. We're going to discard the 2 pitchbacks for team building. So team building exercise, exhaust team building. Play a card from your hand that shares a trait with your hero, reducing its cost by 1. Oh, wait. Oh, those are attack events. And those okay. Let's exhaust team building and discard Clobber for natural flight because I'm Aerial. Remove 4 threat from a scheme. Let's remove the 4 threat from here. Now that this happens, he goes to Cyberpath form. And then he's got Retaliate. And when he comes in, he's going to add 1 threat to each scheme. We're going to use Storm to thwart 2 from here. And then it says when she thwarts, remove 2 from that scheme to another scheme, but there isn't any. Okay, let's ready up. We'll draw. We get an encounter card. Now we have consequential. Okay, I feel like I've got a little bit of a handle on things at the moment. We're going to add threat to the main scheme and add that. Well, let's see what we get for our hand real quick. Let's see what we get. Okay, maybe we can start mounting an offensive here. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Okay. So he's going to attack us for 1. We're going to take that hit. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Place 1 threat on Ancient Ritual. So we take 3 damage. We have our 2 encounter cards. So encounter card number 1, he becomes giant form. And he'll get a tough, but he already has 1, and he heals 1. Man, that's obnoxious. Then we have this, which is going to be Clan Akkaba Zealot. He gets guard when defeated, place 2 threat on Ancient Ritual. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do here. If we exhaust Storm with Bombs Away, we could deal 3 damage to the villain and each minion engaged with that player, which will take out him. That'll pop that though. But at least we'll clear Apocalypse. We'll clear the tough off Apocalypse. So I think we're gonna do that. Let's exhaust team building and Clobber for Bombs Away. That's 3 damage to everybody. He's dead. That adds 2 threat onto Ancient Ritual. We'll remove 5 of it, leaving 1. And then that happens. This gets taken off of him. She gets exhausted for Bombs Away, yeah. So exhaust an aerial career, do control, and choose a player, deal 3 damage to the villain, and each minion engage with that player. So we've done that. And it's an aerial event, so we'll draw a card. I think... Oh, and then we get to add this to there. Because it's an attack event. No, it's not an attack event. I lied. It is not an attack event. We could thwart... Whoops. Let's thwart 2. We'll thwart that. We'll ready up. We will discard Avian, Anatomy, and X-Gene for Metamorphosis. We'll flip down. Then we'll get to draw a card. We'll use our ability to heal ourselves. We'll heal ourselves fully that way. And we're going to end our go. And I'm going to discard Aerial, Ability, Agility, and Power of Aggression, and maybe keep Psylocke? No, we're going to discard Psylocke too. Okay. I need to kind of work towards our, like, kind of end assault here. So let's see if we can maybe get to that. I want to be able to clear him if possible. So he's going to scheme for 2. After this activation, change him to Cyberpath form. So he's going to scheme for 2. We're going to discard a card. For it's blue, so this is going to confuse us and discard this card. That's fine. He's going to go to what does it say? Cyberpath form? When he goes to Cyberpath form, can I find it? We're going to place 1 threat on each scheme in play. Then we have our encounter card. So encounter card number 1 is going to be Nowhere is Safe. Place 1 pursuit counter on pursuit it has, and if it has any counters, discard an upgrade or thing you control. So it has that thing. We're going to discard an upgrade we control. It says upgrade or support, right? We're going to discard team building. We have our second one here, which is going to be Celestial City. For each Celestial attachment in play, do its effect. Otherwise, attach 1 to him. Are you serious? Okay. We're going to give him the Celestial Armor back. Alright. So let's think about what we can do here. We can heal ourselves for 1. I'm confused. That's fine. We're probably going to go to our other side. If we dive bomb him, that's going to do 11. So it's way too much right now. So we need to clear what's on him right now. Which, to do that, we could flip. We could do that. He'll come into second stage. We can dive bomb him. We might be able to do this. We might be able to do this. Okay. Let's go to Angel. Or Archangel. Let's swing for 2. Defeated. We'll swing for 2. He's gone. Back to here. We take Retaliate because he's on the second stage. So second stage, he's got 20 health. He's got Retaliate 1. And then after he changes this form, place 2 threat on each scheme in play. Okay. So we haven't played a card yet. We've just done basic activations. Okay. We are going to exhaust Techno-Organic Wings, discard Pitchback, Clobber, for Dive Bomb. So 7 damage plus 4, so 11 because of this ability. So it's 11 damage. He's at 9. We're going to add a counter to this. We're then going to exhaust X-Gene and these 2 for Adaptive Plumage. 4 damage. He's stunned. And that's another attack event, which is going to add a fifth counter here. And then after you play an attack event, place a counter. Then if there are 5 test counters on here, discard this card and deal 5 damage to an enemy. 5 damage to an enemy. He's gone. All right, cool. We cleared it. Hey! All right, so that's going to be it. Angel's fun. But yeah, we take some retaliates. We probably took 3 retaliates. We're fine. It doesn't matter. All right, so that's going to be it. That is the playthrough for this week. Deck is going to be down in the description below. Let me know what you guys think. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.